The devs have honestly been on a roll the last month or so. The last couple of patches have been absolute bangers in terms of making the game overall just feel better. They fixed a lot of bugs. The balance has been, for better or worse, at least looked at and addressed, and we're making steps towards getting it to a more healthy place. But they managed to pull off a pretty much flawless server merge, and now that almost everybody is on a at least decently populated server, I think the real fun for this game is going to really begin now. I literally logged on, and every single zone that wasn't in conflict was for an upcoming war. So I ran down to Monarchs where the Syndicate was kind of pushing, and ran into this little fight here. So as you can see, I'm kind of on my fire side here. We do have a couple of friendly Covenant members to help us out with this giant Zerg, but this is probably the biggest fight in open world that I've seen since the game was launched. But you see, I tried to go in for a snipe there with the Incinerate. I had a feeling that I was going to get staggered as soon as I jumped in there, but I tried to go for it anyways. But we do kind of whiff on it, and we're going to just go ahead and try to pick off targets here in this giant brawl. So we finish off the tank there that was kind of low health from that initial fight. I see a couple of players to the left here. I notice one of them has a spear, so I'm just going to keep my spacing just to make sure I don't get stunned. Going for a flesh, finish off the kill, and we're going to go ahead and chase down the Zerg. But I am so happy that I can finally find fights like this. So we kind of try to see who we can lock down here, because it's going to be a little bit harder to put down a combo onto somebody while they're running, unless we can get that stagger into them once we get that first light attack in. And you see, I do get that into this tank here, and we get him a little bit low, but I see that he's kind of retreating to some teammates, so I'm not really committing fully to lock him down. I'm trying to see if I can find a more squishy target to kind of finish off more quickly and jump from target to target. But I kind of spot a light armor player here, which I believe is a healer, and I'm just going to wait for him to kind of go ahead and open up his heals, and we just kind of chain our light attacks with our rolls here, because while they're trying to run away like this is the only way that you can kind of reliably catch them. So I get him very, very low off the first combo. He manages to get a little bit of distance, but we chase him down with the burnout. We go through most of the Zerg here, finish off the healer, and we have quite a few players onto us now, so we do a bit of dodging with our evades and our dodge movement there. Land and incinerate on that little ball there, and I'm kind of stuck alone here, so we do a burnout back through the Zerg just to see if we can meet up with a couple of more friendlies here to even out this fight. But as you heard there was a meteor, a Gleamite meteor that ended up dropping during the fight, so everybody ends up kind of just rushing over to the meteor site, and this fight ends up moving over to the beach, and a lot of the reinforcements end up respawning. So I make a quick switch over to my ice gauntlet, because I noticed that they are grouping up a lot here, and I'm able to kind of keep up with them with just the movement speed of my dodges alone. So I feel like I can make some pretty decent catches with the gauntlet here. So we kind of just skirt the edge of this fight just to see what we can kind of catch here. I throw in a ice shower onto a couple of these enemies here. We flush in, finish off one of them, but I'm going to just keep on moving here and see if we can kind of slow down this backline here and allow the rest of our teammates to catch up. So we use the movement of our rapier to kind of just keep ourselves alive in the middle of these guys while they're retreating. We land a pretty good spike on the spear player here, and again, I know she has a spear. And I thought I had my spacing correct there, but she hits us with the very, very edge of it. We get stunned, but we recover. Chase her down with the flesh, almost finish her off again, but there is about 4 or 5 healers in the back line of this team here, and I kind of mess up here by throwing down a shower before I jump into my entomb, so I'm not able to get the heal off of my perk there, but we're still able to recover, and the rest of our teammates kind of catch up here. So I just kind of recover some of my health, try to throw a spike to get it execute off there, but I'm not able to land it, and again, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can find a target to land a combo on. We parry the fire staff burn out there just to negate some of that damage. I land a shower and a spike. Go in for a flesh on that mage that we locked down. Get a beautiful combo. Finish him off. Jump back out of the fight. We jump into our entomb. And with that healing perk and that potion, you see we essentially are able to heal half of our health now with that health boost we got from the patch. So we fully recover after that assassination on that mage there. And again, we're going to just kind of roam the outskirts of this fight here to see if we can find a target to finish off. But I am having so much fun in this fight right now. And after we finish off that first group there, the remaining purple are kind of trying to retreat to the town here to get away. But like I said, I have way more mobility, so we just run up behind the group here. I try to land a shower to lock them all down, but we only landed on one, unfortunately, because I messed up the arc on the shower there. So I just go ahead and get a regen potion going, and I again just run behind the group to try to get behind them and slow them down. And I do end up getting behind the healer here. So I try to lock him down, and I kind of just wait out his parry. We end up landing ours, finish off the healer, turn our attention back to the group here, and I land the spike, and I see if I can land a shower, but he does end up just burn outing around me back into my shower. We finish off the mage there, and it's pretty much slowed down the advance or cut off the healers and the mage from getting away here. But the mobility of light armor and rapier is insane in massive open world fights like this, because the mobility you get allows you to just essentially skirt and surf the fights and kind of pick out your targets, which is really my favorite way to play the game, honestly. But this enemy player here does end up unfortunately getting back into the sanctuary, and after we finish off the players here, they don't end up kind of coming back out. But again, I am so happy that the devs managed to get this merge kind of cleanly in here. I am going to be, of course, uploading tons of more fights like this, because like I said, open world is my cup of tea. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be uploading both a updated build video on my Gauntlet and Firestar Rapier builds very soon. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.